Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawks.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Everybody, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run again with Carson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. This is Carson. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now to the air, Lock. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. On 1st down, Lock buying time to his left. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Lock off of play action. Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Lock. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. Touchdown! Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. no run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a throw here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mahomes going to leave it with Edwards-Helaire on the draw. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. He'll return it from the 6. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. They go back to Carson here on 2nd. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Chiefs. Lock going to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Locke. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now he steps away. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
On 2nd and goal, Locke, and he is going to be taken down. They got him, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 3rd and goal now. This is where the KC crowd can make it very tough. Locke now on 3rd and goal. And he will find his man on the outside. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Locke exits on 4th down as Seattle sends out Jason Myers from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On play action, Locke out to his left. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the move to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Play action. Now it's Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holloway. Touchdown, Seahawks. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he's got Rome. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 74 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Cooper Kupp. What a game. Over 200 yards receiving with 3 touchdown grabs. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. James Robinson, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Christian Kirk, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching, it's been Drew Lock with a strong first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Towards the sideline, it's Edwards-Helaire with a catch. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Here's Locke back near his goal line, sliding out of the pocket. Drew Lock taken down in the end zone. 2 points for the defense. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. They'll run on first down. York, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Outright and brought in by Moore. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Oh, it shifts past him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Boy, effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defense.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Uchenna Nwosu picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. They get it to Moore on the jet sweep, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. He's at the 30.
Here we go.
10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So a pretty wild turn of events there. Instead of a sure 3 points, it's 6 the other direction.
And if you're kicking in the NFL, that should be pretty much automatic, but I don't think that's on him at all. The protection broke down. That led to the block.
Now Myers for the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Thanks to their defense for getting him 2 points closer. Now the question, what can this unit come up with offensively as they begin here following the free kick? Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. There he goes, right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Mahomes to throw it. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays. You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Carson. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 7. A little over a minute and a half remaining. Mahomes, they need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. Dancing to his left. Gets this to Moore. And some room to work. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. One final try for Mahomes. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. But all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but partner, the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high percentage pass to try and tie the game. But the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
So for the Seahawks, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Kansas City,